Greg, how are you doing?
Good. Excited to be at camp. Glad to be back in football season.
Greg, last night when fans shouted encouragement, say something nice, you seem to go out of your way to acknowledge it. Was that important to you?
Just being me.
How has the fan support been for you?
Same as always. Just out here having a good time, enjoying the heat.
Greg, how anxious are you to get out on the football field, full pads today, just to kind of get back to work, maybe put some things behind you?
I'd much rather be in helmets.
Greg, how difficult has the last month or two been?
Pretty. Can't really answer questions like that, Lauren.
Being back on the football field in general, being able to focus on that, how much different does that make things for you? How much better does that make things for you?
Can't answer the question.
Last year, you told us you set a goal for 58 sacks in the season. Have you set a number like that this year?
I like that number still. I feel like it was a good, solid, whole number. I'm going to shoot for it again. And I want to say this time I'm shooting for it so everybody knows. I didn't say I was going to get 58, but I am going to shoot for 58.
Can this defense be better?
Yeah, most definitely. We're going to gel this off season. We've gelled this off season. We're going to continue to gel during camp, and hopefully, the heat and just the stress on the hitting and the new guys and everything will bring them up to speed, and we'll all take it to a whole other level and advance on what we did last year.
Greg, obviously, it's tough to tell without the pads so far, but what have you seen out of Nate and Byron when they switch at left tackle?
I've seen guys learning a new position, which is hard. Just I've said all the time, it's hard to play one position, but to play a whole other position and actually excel and to learn is a big deal. And that's an inspiration. Two guys that can come in and have a great attitude, let alone work as hard as they are working to dominate a position is inspiring to me. So I'm looking forward to seeing what they can do in pads and in the season.
Are they able to contain you?
No one can contain.
Greg, what did it mean to get the franchise tag this year?
Awesome. I'm going to get to stay another year, hang out with my guys, play some football. So that really matters, right?
What about your long-term future here?
We're going to see. Play a good season, and hopefully, when you go talk to Mr. Gettle, you convince him to keep me.
Greg, do you want to stay here long term?
Yeah. I love this place. It's a great atmosphere. Love the ownership. Love the teammates. I've had a great 5 years here, so that's where I'm at.
Do you feel like this season is an opportunity for you to kind of prove your value to the organization?
It's an every year thing. I don't really go on a yearly basis. I wake up in the morning, wash my hands and get to work because it's what we have to do to be excellent, to be better than everyone else. It doesn't change with the contract situation.
Have you talked to your teammates just to sort of clear the air, and what kind of support have you felt from them?
Can't answer that question.
Greg, are you concerned that the events of the last couple of months would hurt your ability to stay?
Last year, statistically the best pass rush in football, you had a guy like Coney Haley. Talk about how much that deep short of the defensive line even more.
Yeah, honestly, we want to set a standard. We're going to race against ourselves to be better than what we were last year. Kind of put that behind us and start new because everyone is starting new and they're shooting for what we were doing last year, and we got to step our game up and create another level to surpass. So that's what we're doing this year. We're going to teach him, get him up to speed, and add on to our ability and our skill and our nasty tenacity to get to the quarterback. We're just going to continue.
Greg, with your sack total, with the Pro Bowl, with the franchise tag, do you feel nationally that you're getting the respect that maybe you feel you've always deserved?
He does a really good job of putting me up there, so I appreciate that. I feel like I'm doing awesome. I always got good quotes, no schooling. Appreciate that, guys. I feel like I'm where I need to be. It's a good organization. It's a good city. It's good media. Everybody's been awesome, just around me. So I feel like that's just me playing football and being good at what I do.
To have that support, what's that mean to you?
Okay.
Just in general, like you're talking about the support that you've had just over the course of time.
You guys are awesome.
Well, not just from us, but I mean the city in
T-shirt
general.
sales, I got hats coming out, toboggans, all kinds of things. I love it.
When your Jason came around, how's he moving? How's he looking so far?
Like Cam, which means a lot to me. Him sitting out really wasn't worried about because he is a great athlete. He has serious learning skills. So I always see him in the locker room late. I always see him in the film room running around doing his thing, and just to see him out here and putting all it together and knowing that he's still is doing his thing gives me a lot of faith in him, and we believe in him. So we're gonna see.
Need to wrap up, guys.
Greg, understanding the limitations of this interview, this is a team-related question. Do you feel that you've been a distraction for the team?
I hate that I am distracted my team, but other than that, really can't answer the question.
Did you apologize to him, Greg?
Can't answer that question. It's a team thing. I keep it inside.
Where do you think you can get better this year?
Everywhere. No balance to what we got to do this year. Limitations is not kind of my thing. There's no rule, so we're just gonna keep finding areas to get better, and as soon as I find a way to correct it, then deal with it. Coach Washington was really good at that.
Thanks, Greg.
Thanks, Greg.
Thank you guys. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.